maybe a little intense for the first few hours of a Monster Hunter game, but I finally got past the part in Wilds where they, I think like the first 10 hours or so, where they kind of just force you by the arm, they just drag you everywhere, be like, no, you're going here now. Like, there was one where I wasn't allowed to even go outside on like a random expedition. They were like, no, you have to go do this right now. But thou must. Once that lets up, it's a lot more enjoyable. It's just, like, I don't mind story in Monster Hunter games. I get that they are probably a lot more digestible when people have objectives to go for, rather than just kind of, you know, do some missions, do some quests, and then you get the urgent quest to unlock the next difficulty. But at the same time, I felt like Wilds was very overbearing in that regard. Like, I remember when World came out, people were like, oh my god, this is the worst, this is so bad. And then Wilds was like, hold my beer. It wouldn't be so bad, except so much of it is just, like, completely unskippable, like, you just have to slowly walk to the monster. And there's no way around that, you just simply have to hold that. Like, I was starting to enjoy the last bit of the story, like the last, I would say, 25% of, like, the ending of the main storyline, and not, like, the, you know, the post-game high-rank stuff. Because it felt a lot more, like, it felt a lot closer to World in that there were some cutscenes, and you had to do a little bit of forced progression here and there, but aside from that, it was a lot more, like, free in terms of what I could and couldn't do. Technical issues aside, I solved those by just having enough power to throw at it that it's not really a problem for me, but hopefully they do optimization passes like they said they would. Otherwise I would not have played it, because it only came free with my power supply for Wilds. Hopefully the expansion is a lot more favorable. Did sell well though, so. But yeah, we're gonna play some Generations Ultimate today. I bounced off of that pretty hard, because I bought it back between Worlds and Rise. Like, I was, you know, chomping at the bit. I wanted more Monster Hunter, and I couldn't get it. So I figured, you know what, I'll grab Generations Ultimate. Apparently it is, like, the biggest in terms of raw content, so I might end up liking it, but I bounced off of it. And I don't know if it's partly because it's the old style of Monster Hunter, where there's a lot more limitations on what you can do. You know, you have breakable tools, you have combination recipes that can fail, that kind of stuff. Also, it was hard locked at 30 FPS, so even on the Switch, like, it was, I think it was a port of a 3DS game. So I want to say it was, I don't remember if Generation was on the 3DS actually. But yeah, it was the English port of Double Cross, which was kind of the ultimate edition of Generations. Or I think they called it Cross in Japan because, you know, X Cross, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. But yeah, we're going to try it again, see if I do any better this time, because I added a little 60 FPS mod, make it a little smoother. Oh great, Eden crashed when I switched. I'm running this off an emulator because I know my Switch modded, but when I was testing it, it seemed to work fine. It just might be a little weird when streaming. It might not like when I switch the sources, so let's get that going. Could also be because I have it on double scale textures right now, which it might not like. We'll test it for a bit, see if it works, and if not, I'll try going back to native, because I don't think I had any crashes when I tested it. But I also was not streaming, so... Alright. Gultimate. We need a guy. We need a name. We need You can be crusty. It's gonna be weird because I've been playing a lot of Wilds, so a lot of my muscle memory is gonna be used to that game. So we're like, I have to press square to sheath? What? Oh baby, look at those 3DS ass models. Oh, that's my guy. That's my guy. That's my goat right there. Probably won't be able to see this. I don't know if this game had a hide helmet option, but... no eyes. Give him yellow eyes. Give him real slimy boy. Real crusty man. My boy is not crusty. I don't want him. The only problem is with the double upscale textures, a lot of the stuff like this looks really rough. Because it smooths out the overlays and stuff. Nah, no features. He's perfect as is. What is the greasiest voice? This is also prior to them having English in the series, so... everybody talk Monster Hunter style. I don't remember, I think it was... was it Minimat? I don't remember if it was Minimat who... I think Doc was playing Monster Hunter World with the Spanish dub. And he was like, oh, you're playing with Monster Hunter language, and that killed everybody. That just immediately obliterated everybody in the call at the time. Ooh, these are both pretty good. 1920. I like 19 because it kind of sounds like one of the King of the Hill boys going, yep. 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 This one almost sounds like a Palico voice. This feels like it should be a Palico voice option. Number 20. Well, we'll do 19. Alright, let's look at our hair options. Oh, that's right, I gotta look at the colors as well. A little pomp. Oh no, that's not a pomp. Is there a pomp in this game? I don't remember this one has pomps. The JP suite. No, this one does not have the pomp, the full pomp. Oh, that's default. I want to change the color so it's a little brighter so I can actually see the difference, because a lot of it just kind of blends together with dark brown. This feels like some YouTubers rant Sona. Feels like someone's about to tell me why the last season of Game of Thrones was good, actually. throw Goku. Let's do this slick. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's do this guy. We'll do the JP. God damn it. I'm having trouble with controls, as you can tell. How do I... Oh, there we go. We'll do green pomp in honor of Buck. It's not Buck, though. This is not in the Buck canon. Not in the Buck cinematic universe. Oh, we gotta do the overalls, right? It's gotta be overalls. So styles were one thing I never really fully understood in Gen Ultimate. Because I will be 100% honest, I've not spent a lot of time in the training room. Because I think Valor and Alchemy were the ones that got added for Generations Ultimate. Yeah, I don't think I ever touched Alchemy. Apparently Valor style is really, really good for some weapons. Like, I think for Longsword. Honestly, Longsword, I think in Rise kind of just took on Valor style with the sheathing. We'll start with Guild style. Let's see. Because, yeah, you get your special skills that you get to choose here. Guess I'll just take Round Force Absolute Evasion. This is my test guy for file testing purposes. Grep is gone. Delete grep. Now loafing. Oh baby, look at all those extra frames. Look how smooth it is. Because, yeah, this game was locked to 30 FPS on the Switch. But since I'm not playing on the Switch, I can modify it however I like. Very light on story for this game for obvious reasons. It is not really meant to be like a storyline game. It is a... all the monster hunters come in for a huge party. From every multiverse and dimension, and every monster comes in for a huge party type game. Has all the villages from the previous games, though. Well, most of them. But plot of the game is very, very bare bones. There's monsters, you go hunt them. When you do enough quests, you get to do a promotion test. I have come here to hunt monsters. Also, I don't remember if it was Gen Ultimate or just Generations where they introduced Prowler mode. Where they introduced the secret additional weapon type. So I can't believe they called it the Housekeeper, not the Meowskeeper. Because I think this guy also teaches you additional moves. But he also gives you the tutorial. And makes you say, I know nothing, the Master of Style knows all, I am less than dirt. Because Rise kind of brought back the Hunter Arts with the Wirebug skills, but World and Wilds, like, those just have the one fixed moveset, like, you don't get to change them at all. But yeah, basically you get customizable skills that you can equip. Yeah. I'm not gonna go through the entire tutorial here because we can kind of learn as we go, I think. Also, since this is the old-style Monster Hunter game, it's very light on, like, you know, dialogue, voice acting. It's all mostly text. You go hunt monsters. That's your job. It's a gathering hub, the hub, whatever you want to call it. For the multiplayer stuff and the higher difficulty quests. But mostly just kind of get affiliated, get comfortable with the village, figure out what everybody does, and then go do your hunt. But I want to check something really quick, because I don't know if I can change right now. Okay, yeah, this is just claiming, like, DLC rewards and whatnot. I don't believe the DLC stuff works because the emulator does not have any kind of online, like, Nintendo Switch functionality. It doesn't work with, like, the network stuff, so you cannot, you know... I don't know if you could set up deal. You probably do it somehow, but... let's see. Oh yeah, they just give you some free gold coins and stuff. Horns coin. Because most Monster Hunter games, by the time you play like a few updates later, they'll have a bunch of free goodies to give you. Baby journal. Oh, we need to hire a Palico first, that's right. Yeah, we gotta get a Palico. I don't remember if I can hire them right now or if I have to... Hey. No, I want to go to the farm. I want to buy a cat, please. I don't remember if this is where Neko means cat is from, or that might be Monster Hunter 4. Are you Neko means cat? No. You're the guy who hates doing cat puns, but is required by required by law. You have to make cat puns, but really does not want to. Yeah, I gotta get one. Yeah. I'm here to hunt. That's where you go to hire them. I'm probably just gonna zoop through most of the opening text, because it's again, very, very light on story. It's basically just get your cat, get your gear, pick whatever you want, and then go hunt stuff. That's kind of the big thing. You gotta have a scarred cat. All range mode. I love the tiny little raccoon tail. Or the little tiny, like the compressed raccoon tail, I guess. You can have a crooked tail. Also, your cat does not speak English in this one. That's only for Wilds, I believe, was the first one to do that. Alright. Akira. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Because, yeah, this is the other big thing. Prowler mode, where you get to play as your cat. I think there's also, like, reward cats that you get to claim at the start. Yeah, here we go, because there's a bunch of freebies you get. I don't know if they're, like, better, because I think you can basically, like, customize your cat any way you want. So I think you can bring... I think you can bring 3 on a quest. And then I'll get 1 more because you want to set 1 potentially to go to... Actually, we'll just hire them all, whatever. We got money. So then you have to set which one you want to be the Prowler. So, Prowler mode is unique because you get to play as your cat, but also cats do not use gathering tools. Like, they just... It's basically like the thing from World where you just had infinite uses of whatever gathering tool you needed at the time. It's just here it is specifically only in cat mode, so like, if you want to do a gathering run, this is the best way to do it. Just pick a cat. I'm a cat now. I'm a kitty cat. The other fun thing about Prowler mode is that they have 9 lives because, you know, cats... It's still technically 3 feints, but you get 3, like, feints per feint, if that makes sense. I also like how everybody talks to you as if you're a hunter. But yeah, the first few quests are mostly like little gathering, simple stuff to kind of get you used to it, so I generally try and rush them down as fast as possible. Because you might notice that only one of these is a hunting quest, and it's just small monsters, so... I think this is the required one. I think you have to do like a specific number in each tier, and then one of the ones is required. So, let's deliver some ferns. Check my loadout too. Okay, good, we're completely empty. I don't need to register an empty slot, actually, because I already have them. They're all empty by default. So, Gen Ultimate has a couple of things. Like, a couple of nice quality of life things. Like, I know there's a way to deliver stuff back to, you know, the main storage. I think this guy delivers stuff to you. Or for you. But it's only once per quest, so, like, you can't just, you know, sit in an area for an hour and just grab stuff. Also, this has the old style of loading zones divided by, like, numbers, so... I don't think I really need rations. Actually, no, yeah, because Palicos don't have a stamina bar. I can run around for as long as I want, and I'll never run out. Of course, since this is the old style of Monster Hunter, it means that the loading zones, if you get knocked, like, into a corner or across one, it means you'll just get completely zoned out. Oh, look at all those frames! I love frames, I love interpolation, yum. This also does not have the big glowy gathering points like you would have in World and Rise and Wilds, so you kind of need to know ahead of time, like, okay, you know, this is a gathering area. You'll see the prompt pop up when you're near it. Also, cats have, they got attacks. Oh, that's right, this can block too. If you're coming back from World or later, you have to get used to the whole press the different button to sheath, like you can't just start sprinting and have it sheath. Power jelly. Heavy jelly. Because this quest, I believe, is unique ferns. Yeah, so I gotta get 8 of them. There's also sub-quests that let you leave early, but I think you don't get the full quest clear rewards if you do that. There we go. Gathering is also a lot more random compared to World and onwards. Because in World it was basically like you get 3... I think from World onwards it was basically you get 3 instances of gathering and potentially a 4th, I think, if you had Geologist. Or her Biologist or Botany or whatever it was. I think it was Botanist. So this one it's random. Sometimes you'll get a bunch from a single point. Sometimes you'll get like 2. And then sometimes, if you're not playing Cat, your tools will just break, so if you don't have enough of them, you just... No, hold that L, I guess. Kelbies. Give them ferns. Oh, right, you have to deliver them to the box as well. It doesn't auto-complete once you get them. So we have enough to finish the quest now, but I might run down to the caves here, because I believe there should be some ore mine there. I wouldn't mind upgrading some basic weapons to start. Yeah, I believe cats are generally considered weaker unless you go really, really hard on all the cat customization stuff. Oh god. Hey man. That's right, explode. Email that ore. Gather point? No, that's just blue. Is this a gather point or is it just blue? It's just blue. Don't you do it. Haha. Still gonna follow me? Small monsters are also a little more annoying, not quite as bad as like the really early Monhun games, but They are generally a lot more aggressive, I find. Also, yeah, we have limited whetstones again. That's one really important thing to be aware of. From World onwards, your whetstones were just infinite, so you never had to go restock. Like, there were sushi fish, or not sushi fish, whetstone fish, which were better than whetstones, but they were absolutely not, like, required. Let's grab a bunch of mushrooms. I wonder if I could use any of those coins that I got to just completely cheese and just make, like, a really overpowered weapon or something. Anyways, let's run back and deliver this stuff. I don't remember if Farcasters are in this game. I think they are. Farcaster. This game's actually a lot better about indicating where gather points are compared to like when I played Monster Hunter Frontier. I think it was based on Monster Hunter 2 on DOS, so that game, some of the gathering points were just like borderline invisible unless you knew they were there beforehand. Can I carve this? No. Get a Kelby horn. Or warm pelt. I'll just skin you while you're still alive. It's fine. Yeah, I remember Frontier was really bad about just random cracks in a wall like that's a gathering area. Of course it is. Frontier is cool though. Like, kind of all over the place in terms of balance and having a lot of weird early game versus late design game philosophy stuff going on. That's it. I believe Palico weapons also don't need to be sharpened. I didn't see a sharpness gauge either. I think they also took out, like, all the Palico customization stuff in Wilds. Like, there is no I think it's basically just you do the optional quest to unlock additional Palico gadgets and stuff, but like you don't ever, you know, do like a meal plan. You don't have to give them specific skills. Also, this game, sadly, you have to go through every piece of your loot. Which, I don't necessarily mind. I didn't really engage too much with the in-depth skill system. Now, let's see if I can cook any weapons here. Manville. Forging and upgrading are pretty self-explanatory. Let's see, so... Okay, we can make an iron sword. So I think you do start with like a basic weapon, but it's very, very bad. Yeah, and there's the Palico gear, but it's like basically just a tiny bit of defense. Your Palico is not meant to be a damage dealer, it's mostly just for support. I actually think... Yeah, here we go. Switch modes here. Back to Krusty, the alleged actual hero. Because you have... Yeah, you start with the petrified weapons, which are very bad. Even just the basic iron stuff will be helpful. Insect glaives. Oh yeah, I think the Kinsect stuff is different in this one as well. Because from World onwards, it was just basically you bought them. I'm not sure what weapon I want to try, though. I've been playing Dual Blades and Wilds, and that's really fun. Dual Blades and Wilds is so fun because they just added in, like, a perfect dodge skill. That just turns you into, like, Seth from Under Night. You just get to dodge around and just do dodge combos and deal a bunch of damage and go... Like, you kind of did that before, but it wasn't nearly as cool because dodging was just dodging, that was kind of it. Whereas now, like, dodging not only rewards you with extra damage and that stuff, but then you also get dodge damage on your regular mode, too. It's not necessarily just in demon mode. That was the old standby, Lance. I enjoy Lance. Switch axe, maybe? Yeah, this one has absolute evasion, which is kind of your... I am now dodging everything button, but yeah, they have cooldowns. Hammer, hunting horn... We'll do hammer. We'll do hammer boy for now. I was gonna say, why does the petrified hammer need more... Why does it need more resources than the iron hammer? But then I remember there's the different weapon upgrade trees as well. The bone hammer, which is stronger but has less yellow sharpness. We'll just make an iron. And then armor is probably going to be pretty limited. This also has the Blade Master and Gunner split. So you have to make sure you are using, you know, Blade Master or Gunner gear. Also, this has the old-style skill system, which means that rather than just, you know, 2 points of whim does not give me whim as a skill. So this you need to hit these breakpoints, basically, so I need to get 10 points of whim to get the first level, and then 15 points for the second. Or there's also negative points, or if you go too low, you get, like, a penalty skill. So this one, like Horn Maestro, is just... There is no negative skill to this, but there is, like, protection, divine protection. Which I'm assuming is a chance to take more damage. Yeah, not a ton of options right now for armor. We'll just keep the Burnamail, I think. Oh, I didn't mean to make it shit. Right. This is a circle is confirmed game. Right. Can I sell thing? Can I not sell them? Maybe I gotta go to the store for that, actually. Oh no, that's Palico Smithy. no, no, no. Are you the store? No. No, here's the store. There we are. Oh, it probably has to be on... Has to be on hand to actually sell it. I wonder if I can actually sell from the box. No, I can't take... Let me take these eggs, because I want to sell that. Under manage equipment. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go, thank you. Because I think I also need to buy the combo books, and I think they have some of them to start. There we go. Money problems are solved for a bit. Because the big thing are... Here we go. So, in the old Monster Hunter games, they had item combinations, which had chances to fail. And eventually they added these combo books, which make item odds better, like for combining stuff. And I think they're... Most of the important stuff is pretty guaranteed, but I think there are still chances for failure for some things, so just having these in the box is good. You don't have to have them on you, you can craft from the box and it'll take the books from the box to use them. Also just gonna buy a chunk of, yeah, you know what, 99 herbs. Whetstones too. Maybe not 99. Is there no way to go like 10 at a time? The only option's really just 99 and 1. I guess just a full stack, huh? There we go, 20 of those. Buy some pickaxes. These you're constantly going to be replacing because they break, unless you only play in Prowler mode to gather stuff. A worm? Buy some trap tools. I don't remember if they have sales in this game, but I'm not too bothered about it. Can you sell your barbecue spit? Apparently I don't have one. Maybe I'll buy a barbecue spit. I'm buying to the box, right? Oh, there's a box out here, too. I forgot. I forgot. How do I sort? There we go. So I should probably get a stock of potions and mega potions. Actually, let me load out. Let me do my loadout first. Empty out my pouch, and then I can start building a basic loadout. We are double-crossing in here. You're so right. Mega potions... I feel like they generally do give you the drinks on the quests that require them, but just in case, I'll get a stock. Definitely want some whetstones. Do I have any basic rations? Apparently not. Grab a few steakums, I guess. Gonna use up most of my space with these, but that's fine for now. We can worry about traps and stuff later. Alright, let's do a loadout. My basic-ass hunting loadout. Let's go kill some monsters. The hunt of the day. It's actually a great Macau. I probably could get it. You just have to be able to get to that point first. But yeah, I believe you do have to do this quest, which leads in the Great Macau Hunt. I believe. This game it's still old-style Monster Hunter, so they don't really tell you explicitly, like, these are the quests you need to do to actually unlock the Urgent, to unlock the next rank. No, I'm doing the one hunt quest in rank 1. sure, bigger stir fry. Increases damage inflicted by the shadow box gesture. I'll just do this one. Have some nice fondue. God, dual-wielding fondue. Someday I wanna dual-wield food. Alright. This also has the map system, so if you don't have your... Oh no, they do give you some rations. I don't think I would need the mini whetstone, but just in case. Paintballs we shouldn't need. Because if you don't bring the map with you, you can still see where you are, but you cannot see the entire map. So if you have, like, a paintball... I don't remember if it shows them... For what's it called? Oh, I should have brought some palicos. Also, I think I need to change my skills, because the other skill I had was for sword and shield, I think. Bonk. Yep. Oh no. Bonk. The other thing I kind of hate is that the small monster hunt quests were very, annoying because you would tap them one time. Where's my... There we go. I was going to say, where's my charge? Spin to win. Because you tap a monster one time, then they just fly out of range of your weapon, so... Very annoying. Even a fucking lance, like this super long range poking weapon, you touch them one time and they go flying, they're gone. Okay, this does have the upswing as well that was in World. I remember World Hammer was really good for the most part, except for the fact that it still had this, like, the spin to win thing, which you pretty much never wanted to do against a big monster. Like, it was extremely rare to ever want to do the spin to win. So god, monsters disappear so quickly in this one. Oh, it's so smooth, though. Oh, 60 frames. Oh, could you not hold the carve in the older games? Yeah, that tracks, from what I understand of old Monhun. It's a lot of things that were like, there's a really good game under there, but there's a lot of jank to it. And especially if you're coming back from old style, or from World, I should say. You have to crouch to carve extra large stuff. Ugh. I'm hoping there's not going to be any weird bugs like in, I know the first Dark Souls PC port. If you, install the 60 FPS mod, sometimes you would just slide through ladders and into the death, like the death plane. Yep. Spin! If anybody has advice for, like, good styles... Because I imagine certain things, like, you probably wouldn't want to do aerial lance. I can't imagine that'd be, like, incredible, but... I'm not super familiar with what the meta is for... Not that I'm concerned about, like, getting the most meta build or anything, just for, like, advice on, like, hey, this, you know, this style's really good on this weapon, this style's not great. Because, like the guy said, there are how many weapon types and then 6 styles per weapon, so... Oh yeah, there's no way I'm getting a Big Bang... Why am I trying to get a Big Bang combo? Not going to work. Oh my god. Okay, good. Thank you for walking into my hitbox. Cool. Oh, is there a way? There we go. I was gonna say, I know there's a way to turn off the auto camera angle after you finish. It's B. It's B. Striker Lance is fun, but you need all the skills for it to shine. I do like that they gave Lance, like, an infinite combo in Wilds. Because the hop always felt awkward when you got, like, a knockdown. It was like, well, I guess I'm doing 3 hits and then a hop. Like, I know there were options with Rise that added additional skills, but for, like, World, it was just like, well, you poke 3 times, then you hop. That's your rotation. And that's fine. It's not that Lance necessarily needs to be super complex or anything. Yeah, I think I remember people saying Valor style, or was it Valor or Adept? I think Valor is the new style for Generations Ultimate, for Double Cross. Brave or Valor, okay. Ugh. A lot of blood. Oh, Adept is specifically for doing a dodge. Okay. Palika, I already... Alright, fine. Oh, the dojo is open now. That's right. Jackie. Alright. Yeah, I figured Adept would be nice for dual blades if you're doing all the dodging and stuff. I might try that. How do I... I need to equip my Palicos. I don't actually have them. There we go. Oh no, I guess you can only bring 2. Can you bring your Prowler? No. Okay, no. Prowler is a separate slot that just lives on its own, so... Kira can be my Prowler. Actually, let me see if there's any that have, like, some healing moves. Oh, you have the Health Horn. Oh, you don't actually have it unlocked yet, though. Okay, so everybody has the Herb Horn, I guess. Okay, you can be the Prowler then, and I guess I'll get a Gatherer. And then we'll get a... Oh, God. Maybe get Poison. I think Demon Horn is attack buff. We'll get the Poison Cat. Sounds good. Can you equip anything else? Yeah, you can get those Herb Horns active, please. Oh yeah, I want to check my moves as well, see if I have any hearts. It's like guild style is just like the most well-rounded, the Ryu of styles. SP state. What was SP state again? Oh, the SP arts, right. Because if you set one as an SP art, then it sets it as an S. Like you can only equip the one, I believe, but it's better. Let's see what we got here. Spinning Meteor. Might do Absolute Evasion, Spinning Meteor. Build is basically the same moveset from 4. Makes sense. Put all those extra berries and stuff that I gathered back in the box, because your inventory will fill up fast. Requests. This one's all jaggies. Yeah, it's all jaggies. Old jaggy. Strikers, the movesets from 1 and 2 broadly. The arts charge faster. Oh wait, no, I don't talk to you. Yeah. Salami roll. You even have to craft your recipes, you don't just find the ingredient. I'll probably just grab all the stamina. I will say the group meal cutscenes and like the cutscenes in Wilds are obviously very good, but the group meal cutscenes in Wilds especially, oh my god. I want to eat those. I want to reach into the screen and go. All right, Jaggies I believe are deeper in. Actually, I don't know if they show up in Area 6. Oh no Jaggies here. Your cats just burrow around. In Area 5, maybe? There's the other thing with old Monster Hunter as well. It's a lot less obvious where stuff is because you don't have, you know, a big handy map. You have that map in the corner. That's it. That's your map. You can't filter by gathering points. You can't filter by specific monsters. You must simply hold that. Really? Okay, what is the strongest level? Bonk. Oh, that would have been such a sick combo. That Jaggy wasn't already dead. Fucking wombo combo the dude. Actually, the Palicos will help a lot, because they'll just poke stuff when they inevitably go flying 200 feet away. Really? Oh, did it despawn already? Goddamn. And they actually do have paintballs in Wilds again, which is really funny. Although you don't... What even is the purpose of the paintballs in Wilds? Because, like, I know they have them. But, like, you can just see them on the map at all times anyways. Is it for, like, doing investigations, maybe? Okay, you can combo after the side swing, you just have to press the button immediately. Like, even just a side poke puts them out of range. From the little I've played of, you know, Dual Blades and Wilds, it also feels like the hitboxes got a lot more generous on that. Especially when you do the demon dance. Because now you don't just kind of swing for a bit, you do a little hop as well, so it's a lot better for tagging vertical, like, higher up enemies. Like, when I fight a Rathalos, spoiler alert, there's a Rathalos in a Monster Hunter game. When I fight the Rathalos, there's like, as soon as I see it get stunned in the air, as soon as I manage to tag it enough, I know I can just do a full Demon Dance combo and knock it completely down. Because my little hop jumps high enough. I feel like the fastest way to get Jaggies, like any kind of small monsters to start attacking you, is to try to gather something, so let's try that. See if this works. Wow. I wasn't immediately attacked by Jaggy. Or yeah, wasps are there around too. Oh, there's more Jaggy down here. More Jaggy. Ugh. Actually, I should grab some bones too. Mystery bone. I think this is also part of the reason that the World games and Onward did a lot better, because they're a little snappier to get into. Like, I feel like if this was kind of your first exposure to Monster Hunter after seeing, you know, Worlds and Wilds and all that, was, alright, you're mostly going to be gathering stuff and fighting some really, really basic guys that aren't super fun to fight. I feel like that is a lot harder of a sell than Worlds, which starts you off by climbing on top of the, like, the, not, I don't know if this is the flagship monster. No, it's Nergigante. Starts with you literally climbing on top of a monster that is an exploding volcano, basically. And then starting in this comparatively to, okay, you're gonna gather a few berries and kill some basic guys. Like, I remember... When did 3 Ultimate? When was that around? Because I played that on the Wii U. I remember seeing the library and be like, oh, my friends like Monster Hunter, I might give it a try. And I just could not do it. 2013, yeah, probably around like 2014, 2015. I checked that out from the library, and it was not for me. Because I think Portable 3rd, you run into Zinogre really early on, but he's not meant to be fought. Like, he's supposed to be a, you know, you see him and you get the fuck out of there type deal. Probably test this out to see how it works before I actually do it in a quest and fuck it up. Anything else I can grab here? Bugs? Is that a bug point? That is a bug point. Oh, I can't even hold it. I have too much shit. Oh, there's some more ore up there, but there's no way I'm making it. Because the thing with this game is, like, in terms of just stuff, by far it has the most of any Monster Hunter game, because it has, like, almost everything from, like, the classic era. With the exception of Frontier, because that was its own kind of weird separate game. That went off on its own evolutionary path with tonfas and magnet spikes. Alright. Do I still have to do more quests? No, we got a red text. Oh, I probably gotta talk to her. The Meowstress. Alright, Shantoto. Enough of the rhyming. Now do I get to fight an actual Great Macau? I might still have to actually just do more quests, honestly. Yeah, I think we just gotta do more sub-quests, so... Back to Prowler mode, let's go! Empty it out, we're switching, we're going cat mode. Danger. Yeah, you know, let's just do the Dragon Amber because I'm gonna be getting ores anyways, so... Don't remember when you unlock the other villages. It's probably after rank 1, I think. It's not gonna take anything with me, though. I want to have as much space as possible. It's gonna beeline directly to the ores, I think. Cats also move faster than hunters do, so it's really nice if you want to just do a gathering run. Eventually they added, you know, mounts for World. I don't remember if the mounts in World were base game or if they only came with Iceborne. I think they were base game. So I think you had to get a decent amount of ways into the exploration for the areas before you got the option to do the mounting stuff. And I think you have to do the different mount for each area. Do you get Dragon Amber from these? Oh. No, no, no. What? What is this move? Oh, I guess you can just go full avoid everything mode. I mean, I'm not complaining. I think anything to mitigate, like, the kind of repetitive stuff like this, for example. Like, I know it's still kind of repetitive compared to later games, but I'm a big proponent of anything that kind of reduces just rote grinding, going around picking stuff up. And the skill stuff seems cool, too. Like, I don't mind having that as an option. Even if you do get 9 chances to faint per hunt. Where should we use the Dragon Amber? Because, like, I understand the value of having a little bit of downtime. You don't necessarily want every single hunt to just immediately drop you in front of the monster and start killing. But I do feel like the older games were definitely a lot more questionable in how much time you spend just kind of waiting for stuff, like, you know, sitting down at an ore node for 20 seconds waiting for all the gathering animations to finish. What was that little ore out? There it is. Palicos, protect me! You're just sitting there. Can I go up this way? Oh, I think that's a one-way path. I gotta jump down, so I can't actually get to that. Are there any ore outcrops down here, I wonder? Bonk. I think these cats attack you. I'm just gonna run in and grab their ore and leave. Mineral rights. Finders keepers. Out. My whetstones! Get them, boys! I think that's all the dragon amber we need at this point. I think it was just 3 pieces. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. So, was it the first game, like, palicos were only an enemy? Or the cats, I guess? And then they eventually... Was it Freedom Unite, or was it 2, where they added cats as actual, like, homies? Bonk. At least it respawned. Oh, I could have gotten Dragon Amber from here, too. I just got really unlucky. Let's find some more whetstones for the machine. Also a lot quieter in terms of, like, ambiance. You don't really get music until you get into a fight. I do kind of like the less of the aspect of having music constantly going, you know, it gives you a little bit of time to think during the downtime. Old pickaxe, I wonder who that's for. I could actually take it out, I guess, and bring it back and upgrade it. Because I think it's only the first aid meds that count as, maybe the mini whetstones. I don't know if you get to take those with you. I love how cats walk around, they're so weird. Power jelly. Apparently you gotta hide at some point. It's not as bad now because we have all like the welcome wagon packs and stuff. Really, that's not the next promotion. Maybe it is just a number of quests then. I thought it was like a specific one that you had to do. I might just have to do all the gathering stuff real quick then. In that case, we'll just beeline. Because you know, I don't believe you have to go to the hub to advance the plot, at least not for the village stuff. Let's get some moths, I guess. I should probably clear out all the yellow boxes as well, the dialogue. Hunter call, that's not for me, because I'm not playing online. Oh, we have to do the mushroom one as well? Okay, let's do that then. Like, it wouldn't be so bad, except the first tier is literally, it's like, there are 2 small monster hunts, and then everything else is just go get things. Which you have to repeat potentially a lot of times if you go down in order. I've taken an interest in abyssal mushrooms. How many was it? 3? No, we need 5. Cats also have like a multi-dodge. You do 3 in a row and then it does a much longer recovery. Wonder if they'll ever bring back Prowler mode. I think a lot of people expect, like, every feature from previous Monster Hunter games to come back in the later ones, and, like, that's how you get shit like Pokemon, where they try to retroactively, like, add stuff, and you just have to pay a lot of technical debt that was incurred way, way, way earlier in the series. Like, you have to cut some things loose, I think. But I like having the side games where it's like, you know, Rise, we might not be getting wire bugs back, but it's a fun game with them. Are you abyssal mushrooms? You are toadstools. And these are not mushroom pickups, I believe. That's like herbs and stuff and berries. That looks like it might be mushroom. I'm also not sure if it was the case in World, but in Wilds they tell you, like, you can use the slinger to kill insects and it doesn't explode them. And I don't know if that was the case there, too, and I just never tried it. Those aren't abyssal mushrooms? Get some bugs. Like, problem with the free gathering stuff in Wilds, like being able to just slingshot and grab whatever you want. I feel like it makes botanists much less valuable as a skill compared to geologists, because you have to physically walk up to the, like, the nodes for mining. You can't just scoop them up. Were there any mushroom nodes in here, or no? There's a spider web. Some traps. So this, I believe, it's not mushrooms. Yeah, no, those are berries. I don't want to sit around in here because I don't want them to steal my abyssal mushroom. Anything down here? No, it just leads over here. Alright, that's where they all live. Yeah, like, I do feel like there's less of an incentive to explore as much in Wilds, but I don't think necessarily the problem is because you can tell your bird to automatically go wherever. I think the problem is that you can tell your bird to automatically go wherever from the very beginning. As soon as you set foot in the zone, you have full access to everything. I think what they should have done, rather than have, you know, the walk and talks, is, like, they should have done it like World, I think, where you explore and as stuff gets identified, then it gets added to your map. Because, like, I definitely do appreciate the fact that you can just, you know, turn on the GPS and auto-route to destination, but I feel like it is a bit of a disservice to learning the maps and, like, actually taking some time to look around. Because, again, you know where everything is the second you walk into the zone, so, like, you don't have to worry about, okay, you know, do I have to go find, you know, a secret path to get to that? Maybe you see something on a cliff somewhere. It just kind of tells you, you know, my bird will figure out how to get there. That was one of the things I liked about Monster Hunter World is that you had you would get the full map eventually, and you would fill it out, but you had to do it yourself. Oops. Actually, I don't remember if these get automatically added to the... I would assume they do when you finish, but I think that's just there in case you want to drop stuff off, clear out your inventory a bit. I just googled how to walk like a human being does. Alright boys, let's go walking. Also the fact that the story missions kind of just walk you directly to the destination again, it hurts exploration a bit, I think. I think what they could have done is maybe have, like, oh, you know, there's something been reported in this area. Go out and search for it, and maybe if you spend, you know, too long, you can't find the objective, then they'd be like, okay, we've got some scouts in, they've told us where to find the thing. World, you at least have the option of moving to the camps. There we go, that's the actual hunt. Alright. Back to the hammer. Poo-poo. I wonder if Adept Hammer is any good for, like, dodging, because I don't remember if Hammer gets the iframe moves in this one. That aren't, like, the special arts, I mean. Definitely do want to get my recovery sets, though. I can actually heal up in case I need to, which I probably will. Oh, right, I didn't take the quest. Oh, interesting. It lets me... Is this the same? Oh, it is the same one. Okay. I don't know if you specifically have to pick the hunt of the day versus just picking the same one from the menu, but I'll pick the hunt of the day, please. Some people will simply say get good and not provide any other information. This is not helpful. Yeah, grab a few first aids, some rations, paint bowls. I believe it's either area 6 or 5, I want to say, where the Great Macau is. Oh, there's a regular Macau. I need the great one. I need to find Wayne Gretzky so I can smash him with a hammer. Wayne! Forgot the horror sting when you encounter a monster. Oh, those hip checks, man. Oh yeah, here we go, yeah. It's Monster Hunter, baby. Knocked off the stadium. I also think the seamless area transitions in World were a lot better for fighting because you avoid nonsense like that where it kind of kills the flow of the fight a bit. Oh, he's gonna charge at me. Alright, man. Could you stop crossing the entire arena, please? Jeez, you take a lot of damage. Oh, I thought he was doing the charge. No, I didn't mean to do the spin. Oh, God. Love that old Monster Hunter potion noise. Are you leaving? Oh, I keep charging too long. Problem is when he does the go up on his hind legs thing, I can't tag his head. Which is kind of the big thing for Hammer. Really? Quite the hitbox, Mr. Macau. Alright, Spinning Meteor. I don't know if I want to try and save that for when it gets knocked down. Feel like it doesn't matter where you are, like, the fight always just ends up migrating to right on a loading boundary. I should probably paintball this guy before he runs away. Really? Really? There we go. Thank you. Okay, I think he's leaving now. Yeah. So unlike later games, you don't get to see where they're going if you don't paintball them. So if you don't pay very close attention, if you don't keep right on their ass as soon as they leave, because, you know, oftentimes you're going to want to sharpen, you know, recover health, whatever might be necessary. There we go. Oh, that wasn't a full knockdown. Okay. Go for the Big Bang. It's not actually the full Big Bang combo, but we got time. Is he limping already? Paintballs also wear off too, so it's not even that you just do the one and then you're good for the rest of the fight. Oh, I should have sharpened him down to orange. I'm sharpening, you hate this. Ah. Tried to hit me, but he couldn't pathfind around the little ledge there. Oh, we're running again? Are we running again? No. Oh, nope. My stamina's going down already. I kind of wish I could slow down my charge so I could keep the upswing longer. Yeah, this game does have mounting too, I forgot. Motherfucking life ends 20 seconds from now. There we go. Carve right at the grundle. Get extra gems. I will say I'm definitely missing the rise stance shift, where you could instead have purple charge and get the upswing as your final charge move. Oh, come on. I love hunting small monsters, it's the best! Yeah, I know Absolute Evasion's kind of like the rule breaker for... It's like your Roman cancel, basically. Bunch of Roman cancels you can get in Mon Hunt anyways. Oh my god. Wants to sting me. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Sadly, I don't think there's any hacks that just let you... Just send all my loot to the box, please. There's no button that lets me do that, unfortunately. Superior rice! You won't eat rice again after trying this rice. You should put me on 2-star quest now. Good. So I believe the charms in this game, it does not have, like, the charm tables, it doesn't have the charm seeds. You're not fucked if you accidentally make a file and don't data mine it for what charms you're gonna get, right? It's just going to places. Do you have any new arts for me? Thanks for the steak. Or no, to talk to him again, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Bahaha. I do love that the Sword and Shield Hunter art is it's just Shoryugeki. It's just a Street Fighter move. I should probably pay a little more attention to this, at least the differences between the styles. 3 arts and the arch gauge fills faster. Aerial style is jump. Strictly for cool kids only. Valor style is weird because, like, the sheath dodge, I think you still take red health damage. Alright. Oh god, he's got another text box. Where is that? Oh no, that's the smithy, I think. Yeah, that is the smithy. Yeah, I tried playing this when I first bought it back in 2017, but I kind of bounced off it. But at the time, I'd only really played World, so now that I've played more of like Frontier and the other Monster Hunter games, I feel like I might be able to get more into it. Steel and Bone! Oh no, this is just for buying, right? Yeah, these are just the basic ones that you could just spend money for instead. Armor spheres. Alright. Steadfast Jewel could be alright, but I don't have any materials to make these yet. Do I have any decos I can set? No. No, it was a charm and that's it. So we're still locked to the Petrified Iron and Bone Hammers for now. Although actually, no, it was upgraded. Right, you do upgrading from a separate screen in this. Right. Right. Because this one, they don't have the full tree like you get in World. So there's a little bit more guesswork in like what you can do. Or whether or not you're going to want to go like down a specific branch of the tree. It helps a lot more with like a guide, but... I could level up the petrified weapons now just with ore to get a little more attack power. Actually, that might... Because it does make the sharpness a little bit better. Kind of curious. I wonder if it would be worth keeping another petrified weapon. Try it. I haven't really decided what I'm running. Right now I'm just doing hammer because it's kind of simple. Hey, that puts me up to 80. Sure, have some scrap. Because in World I played mostly Insect Glaive and Lance, then in Rise it was mostly Lance, and then in Wilds it's been mostly Dual Blades, because Dual Blades are really fun in Wilds. The guild usually has them chasing mushrooms for months. I mean, you're not wrong. Even then, with the tier 2, it's still like... You have a Gendrome, Cephadrome... I don't think you get to do the Daimyo Hermitar yet, though. I played a little bit of I think it was Charge Blade in World. It was really fun, but... The problem is it felt a little too close to Greatsword, where, like, I really hate missing big attacks, and sometimes I would miss my... You know, my full file explosion. Any new books? You do have new books. Immediately buy those combo books. Oh god, that's right, half of your combo list is unidentified too, I forgot about that. Catalyst. Energy drink. Most of these are probably going to be ammo later on. Bomb casing. Yeah, these are all bombs, like the explosion stuff. Actually, this one might be flash pods? Or flash bombs, not pods. We didn't have slingers yet. Paintballs, those will be helpful, actually. And that is a pitfall trap. Oh no, that's a net, and then I can make the pitfall trap with the nets. God, even with the 3 combo success boosters, it's still only 85%. I think these are pickaxes, I believe. Yeah. What does Mokulite Ore give me? Oh, that's the Mega Pickaxe. Boomerang. I don't think I've ever really used boomerangs in the game. And I believe these are mostly the ammos, like the different types of ammo, huskberries, that kind of stuff, so. What does Slick Axe do? I think this is Armor Sphere, yeah. I'll make another one, actually. Oh, I guess you use the Slick Axe to multiply. So if you want more iron ores, you just use a Slick Axe with it. I guess this is just... I think these are all just for multiplying if you want more of them, so... Alright. I should probably equip that charm that I got, huh? I think it's just a gathering charm, but still it's good to have. I'm gonna see if it shows me... Like, I'm assuming gathering +1 is just you can get an extra thing from a gathering node. But... So I believe next we go to the desert. Well, you can go to the desert area next, but you also unlock all the villages, so let's knock out all the starter cutscenes. This is Monster Hunter 1. Never played the original Monster Hunter or Freedom Unite. Don't know that I will. From everything I've seen of Monster Hunter 1 and Freedom Unite, it just feels very, very tedious. I'll just get all the basic starter quests here. Grab them all from the elders. I wonder if they'll ever do, like, another generation style game, but, like, for the next gen of Monster Hunter, because I don't know. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or a game that's just all Dodogama variants. I just want Dodogama. I want him back, I miss him so goddamn much. Actually, I think this one was specifically portable 3rd and 3 Ultimate. I want to say Tri was a different village? Tri was the one with underwater combat, which they pretty quickly removed. Where is she? There you are. I do like how they're always like, oh yeah, there's another hunter that uses that house, but they're not here right now, so you can use it. Because that's your character from those games. That's the hunter. Alright. There we go. Got all the introductions out of the way. I'm pretty sure you can do any of the quests from any of the, like, the villages. I don't know if they sell different things. I think all the villages do share the same stock. I don't actually take quests in Yukumo. Are you the quest lady? Oh, here we go. I'm used to quest, like, NPCs having a counter to stand behind. She's just kind of standing there in the middle of nowhere. Honestly, I should probably just run a gathering run, go to, like, the dunes, switch to Prowler mode. Oops. Oh, this game. Can I change the confirmation button? That's gonna kill me. I was gonna say, I wonder if this has an option for, like, Monster Hunter 1 controls where you have to flick the stick in the direction you wanted to attack. That weird shit. Actually, this one could be nice for... Not sure that I like the Hunter Arts on the D-pad, but we'll see how I do. Is there a way I can change the camera to zoom out? Is that allowed? Angle... Let's speed up the camera a little bit. Yeah, I don't know that I can do that. Alright, whatever. Whatever, man! I don't remember if cats also need a cool drink for hot zones. I might just grab a few bevies. Because I think you get a few for free, so I might just grab 3 for now. Pretty rude of them to just look up as though you were a hunter, though. They don't even look at you in the eye. I'll say which ones are Prowler quests. Hunting, slaying. Oh, here we go, Prowler. Oh, this is back in the Jurassic Frontier, though. You remember that time you collected unique ferns? What if you collected more of them? Yeah, we'll just do Dunes accounting, I guess. Let's see if there's any new ore to grab there. Do cats overheat? $1 million question. Yeah, you get 2 free cool drinks, so I think 3 is the sweet spot. Why am I taking whetstone? Get some whetstones. Earth crystal. Since we gotta get account items, I'm just gonna grab basically everything. I wonder if cats also share the charms you have equipped, or if you have to equip them separately, if they can even use them. Hot pepper. I like how they kept on switching, because I think World you needed cool drinks, but I don't think there were hot drinks. I don't remember if they added the hot drinks with Iceborne. And then I think in Rise, I don't think there were any drinks, because they didn't have, like, the elemental damage over time in that game. And then Wilds, they brought them back. Can I harvest these? No. Oh, there's the jewel that I need to make decorations. Get some basic decos going. Keep reading my cat there, Samsung and not Sunsnug. Hello? Oh. Is that a Gendrome or Velospray? I think it's Velospray. Oh god, the animation is still going for gathering. There's more in here too. You guys got them, right? I think ore-wise, this stuff is pretty much all the same. It's just chance of getting the Aqua Glow jewels. Spin! Okay, I got the one. Problem is I want to carve it, but you don't really have a lot of time before it disappears, but then these guys also relentlessly pursue you. Alright, go, 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 go. That's right, if you hold down the direction, it'll do like a little jumping attack. Also really sucks when you knock a small monster over to like a loading zone. Because then you try to go to carve it and then you just barely touch the edge of it and you get zooped out. Because I think they do disappear if it's not like a multiplayer game, if there's nobody else there. I think they just completely zoop away as soon as you do it. There we go. Oh, you're back. Definitely don't want to hunt this guy, because we're a little underpowered, I think. But I do want to grab your buddy's treats. Ow! How much does Herbhorn heal? Very little. Oh my god, the gathering animation is so long. Not for the actual gathering part, for the part where you celebrate for 20 minutes after picking a single thing up. Okay, these are just like the huskberries and stuff. I don't need these. You gotta celebrate and then have the animation of putting it in my pocket and then have the animation of doing this. Let's see what I can drop off here. Oh, come on. Oh no, that's a supply box. They play a funny little trick in that the delivery box is over here behind where your camera's pointed. Really? That's it? The 3 tropical berries? Oh, jeez. Apparently none of those were... Oh, that's a Kinsect item. Alright, yeah, let's just drop these all off then. Good news is I don't seem to need the cool drinks. I don't think my health is draining. Because it definitely would be draining by now. Be like, oh, you're in a hot zone. You're gonna run out of juice. See if there's any gathering zones back here. Are these also the ammo pickups? Yeah, those are huskberries. Crabs! My minions are not contributing nearly as much as I would like them to. Oh god, right, I forgot about the sand sharks. I mean, I want that crab meat. I want that premium crab meat. I don't know if there's any account items for bones. Actually, let me check Area 6 first before I move on, because there might be some goodies down there. Can I check Area 6? Where's the entrance? Oh, there we go. Might be some stuff here. Mope shroom. Oh, these are actual mushrooms. Although I think excite shrooms are used for farcasters, so I still do want those. Can I just spam this as much as I want? I know it's not really a fast way to recover health, but... Just didn't realize getting 1,000 account points was going to take way longer. You guys eat any good account items? These guys carry stuff, you gotta explode them to get it, though. Oh, nullberry. Not an account item, but good to have. Whetstone. Well, I found where the whetstones live. Yeah, that's right. I think palicos also get to mark monsters for free. Or maybe one of my buddies threw a thing. Okay, tropical berries, those are account items. Those are good to have. But I think so far it has just been the tropical berries that I have found as account items to trade in. I can see why I bounced off of this early on, because... yeah, there's a lot of time just kind of spent doing gathering quests, which... people were mad about them not really existing in wilds. Like, I'm good on gathering quests. I'd much rather have it just be part of the gameplay, or just you kind of go on an expedition and just grab stuff. Actually, these guys don't have anything. Because they're not, their little butts are not filled up. Gathering quests kind of felt like a remnant of the old, you know, the old style of resources being a lot more limited in general. I don't know if there's any account bugs. Shiny beetle sounds like an account item. Surely somebody at the guild wants... Actually, I think royal rhinos are also accounted bugs. Can look behind me in case another one pops out. Or the Gendrome. I want this, but I'm probably gonna get bonked as soon as I go for it. A lot of hot peppers. It's cool drinks, or hot drinks, sorry. Hot peppers are hot drinks, and then what are cool drinks? It's not... Is it snow herbs? No. Ice crystals, that's actually new. I'm gonna go in, try to get some berries, and then get out. I believe these cats attack you. Of course, if they haven't spotted me, I could do a little bit more cheeky gathering. Oh, Mock Light Ore. I might actually slap a few of those with the slick axes. Oh, we're capped out. Or a stone paste. Oh, that's an account item. I want that. Mini whetstone. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's run back to camp and see what we can do. Should probably look into crafting a few Farcasters. Just don't know. I'm pretty sure it's an Excite Shroom and possibly a Smoke Bomb. Or it might be some nonsense like a bitter bug and then a smoke bomb or something. So I'm going off of the world recipe. Farcasters were not super useful past world, because you could kind of just fly anywhere and you had dog at all times, or you had bird at all times. This is not the delivery box. 820. So close. Surely I could... You want some iron ores, right? Surely iron ores are an account item now. Alright, where else would be some good spots? It's kind of just ended up becoming the gathering expedition regardless. I don't know if the stuff here is respawned yet. Potentially get another royal rhino. This guy's paralyzed you with a single slap, huh? I think these have respawned. Oh god, there's so many Genpreys. Why are there so many Genpreys here? Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to commit to that. Your attack angles are a lot more limited in the old games. They kind of progressively made it a lot more loosey-goosey until they got to Wilds, where you have the focus strike, which is literally like you can completely change your angle. Before, that was a much more rare thing on weapons, like certain things could switch direction, which made them valuable. Like, I remember getting the little... not the base shield charge, but the one in Rise, where they added, I think it was like the shield tackle, like the quick little just boost forward, you could do that in any direction. So on top of being a guard point, advancing guard, you could also reorient yourself, which made it really good. I should probably... no, I should be getting Genpray skills. I need that space. Thank God I don't need cool drinks here. Oh, come on, enough with the fire ambrosias. They call it Monster Hunter, but really do a lot more gathering. They should call it Monster Gatherer. Don't need ore, I need the plant nodes. Because this dumps me out at Area 8. Honestly, might be good, because I think there were more things there for, like, plant pickups. Although I don't know if these have respawned yet. Sap plant. Okay, tropical berries, I need those. Fire herb can go. I want to remind you, I came into this quest with an almost completely empty inventory, by the way. It's not like I'm bogged down with all the stuff in my hunter loadout, like this is just a cool drink because I wasn't sure whether or not I would need it, and that's it. All my inventory space just got immediately slurped up by all the jargon you pick up. I don't know if this is respawned either. Maybe the blue mushrooms might count as account items. What am I doing? I need to kill the crabs first. There's no way I hunt these in peace. This is not World, where most of the small monsters are cowards and will run away as soon as any kind of fight breaks out. With the exception of Kestodons and the ones in the fire region, like, they would just go ham on you for some reason, like during a monster fight, like a big fight, which was really obnoxious. No. Like, imagine you're a greatsword player lining up your True Charge Slash, you've knocked down, you know, Arc Temper, Teostro, or whatever, and then just the fucking Kestodon decides, now is the best time to knock down the guy. Now is the best time to do my Garland impression. Let's see if I can grab some of these before I get waylaid. Nope. What's in Area 11, actually? I don't think I've been here yet. Ah, tropical berries. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is apparently the treasure trove. That should put me over the edge, because I think each berry is 50. We're at 850 right now, so we just go and finish it off. Really, might be faster going this way. That's the other thing with this game, since it's all disconnected loading zones, certain paths can be a lot faster, because you don't have to travel across a giant open area. Like 7 and 2 are both pretty big and open. For this, I definitely want to hunt some actual monsters. There we go. See if I can make anything with the crystals and ores that I found. Any rank 2 stuff would be nice. I should find a worm. Oh, stomachs. Alright, let me go box all my stuff and then see if I can make anything. Empty again. Alright. Oh, right, this is buying, not forging. The guy with the big hammer. That's the smith. Now for hammers, I mean, these are just the base versions, though, so... This one's I could hunt another Great Macau to get the dual piercers if I want to go dual blades. Get a little bit of green sharpness. Can I upgrade it all, maybe? Petrify. Actually, I could level up the petrified hammer. Get it up to 90 power. What about the ore? No. I need disc stones for that, so I think we'll just continue leveling up the petrify. Actually, I want to try dual blades. Let's see if I can upgrade the ones that I have. You need beetles to upgrade the next level of dual blades? Weird. How do you upgrade your dual blades? Oh, you know, with bugs. This is the one downside, like, until you actually make them, there's no good way to check, I believe. So unless you look up a guide, you just kind of have to pick a tree and pray. Yeah, I can't do the ore daggers either. Might actually hunt another Great Macau too. Let's see. I need to switch modes though. I'm gonna go to the... I'm gonna go to Burna Village because I actually know the layout there a little better. I did not really play the previous Monhun games too much, so I don't know how the villages are laid out. Alright, back to Krusty. I'm gonna try Adept Twin Daggers. Oops. Bloodwind, Aerial Slam. I'll try Bloodwind. Yeah, if I make it an SP art, it means that it takes more to charge up. So let's hold off on that for now. But the actual Gendrome. Although we will need the cool drinks. We'll need some bevies. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade my armor a little bit. What does it want to level up? One sphere? Okay, then we need pluses. Alright, that's all we're getting. The upgrading is also like you kind of just hard need the next level of armor sphere as opposed to spheres just kind of providing different tiers of like upgrade material, upgrade progress. If that makes sense. Oh yeah, they don't actually give you free goodies on this one, huh? A little ridiculous. It's a little silly. I hear the little guys. Oh my god, that's so much faster than fighting with the cats. Holy shit. I don't like that my guy kind of goes, oh. It's like Peter Griffin falling over. Ah! Ah! Yeah, look how fast they disappear. Wow. Wow. Alright, where's the Gendrome? Look at my demon mode stinky stuff going on. Okay, these are just the little guys. I don't think he's an 8. I think 8 is too small to fight it. Could be over at 10, maybe. There's the guy. Oh god, you go through stamina really quickly, though. I'm so used to my wild set where I have my, very quick recovery. Can I do the approaching? I don't know if I can do the advancing slide with, demon mode in this game. No, I don't think it has it. I think it might be only in base mode? Interesting. I keep trying to do it. I keep trying to do the advancing slice to adjust my direction, but you can't do that in this game. It's not allowed. Like this guy just constantly jumping up and going back down again. Alright, are we fighting? Can we fight? Oh, I used up all my stamina. Hello? Did take, yeah, I was gonna say I did take some first aid meds. Some bevies with me. God, you really have to be completely reset back to neutral to change direction, huh? Am I bouncing already? Wow. Yeah, I think I'm starting to bounce. Oh, apparently we killed 5 Gendromes already. Or 5 Genpreys. What? This guy in the back attacking me? Oh god, I'm constantly trying to do the advancing slice, and it's not working because that doesn't seem to exist in this style at least. Or at least not in demon mode. Probably should sharpen. Yeah. Need to keep an eye on this guy so I don't completely lose him when he goes to the next zone, but I also do need to sharpen up. Where did you come from? Literally just walked up to slap me and paralyze me and then fucked off. His entire purpose in life. Alright. I want to paintball this guy, but he's got a lot of homies with him. I think I got him. Yeah, so in Wilds, when you do that, you get to keep a buff that lets you continue doing that for like 18 seconds. Is it worth playing in 2026? It depends how much of a Monster Hunter fan you are, I would say. Because, like, this is more the old style of Monster Hunter, so it's a lot more kind of mechanically a lot more obtuse compared to World and onwards, I think. Like, if you finish all the new ones, it might be tricky coming back to this one. Because there's a lot of stuff that you kind of take for granted in the new ones that are just not a thing in this one. Like, for example, adjusting your direction, for example, with dual blades right now. I'm coming from Wilds, and that game's a lot more fluid about letting you move around during your attacks. God, I gotta go sharpen. 1 second, I don't think I've ever really had a problem with attacks, like, completely bouncing in Wilds, honestly. Please just give me 2 seconds so I can sharpen. Thank you. I think I just need to be really close. What, really? That hit? Like, I'm not saying you won't enjoy it, I'm just saying it is a little trickier to get into, I think. So unless you're willing to accept that there's gonna be some weirdness, there's gonna be some jank. Apparently this is the one with, like, the most content in terms of, like, monsters to fight. Oh, you're leaving? You're leaving. Problem is I'm using Adept style, but I barely have any stamina to spend, because it all goes away as soon as I turn on Demon mode. It's not my first playthrough, but I have not played a ton of this. I bounced off of it after playing World, trying to think I was getting in, and I was not. Oh god, I need that. we go. Yeah, like doing one demon mode combo spends almost all my stamina gauge. Or stuff like whetstones, for example, those are not infinite. You have a limited amount of whetstones where you can get more, like you can find more from the field. Actually, speaking of whetstones, probably go sharpen. Like, thankfully you can hold up to 20, but even then, like, you do kind of have a hard limit on how long you can effectively fight with. But yeah, this is probably the most polished of the older style game at the very least, so, like, if you do like this, then you'll probably have a good time. It's not like going back to, you know, Freedom Unite, where Plesioth hip checks you from an entirely different game and you still get hit. Because Try was only ever on the Wii, right? That never came out anywhere else. It was Portable Third, which was PSP, but that was like a different style of game. They got rid of the underwater stuff. I should go heal. Also, like, you can't move while you eat a potion in this game. You have to kind of sit there and flex afterwards, which... It's still the same amount of healing. People are like, oh, you heal so much less in World and Wilds. It's like, no, not really. You still heal the same amount. It's just that it does not front-load the healing anymore. You're not, like, locked into place as much. Oh, I thought he was getting knocked back. Is there ever a sci-fi Monhun? I don't know. No, I don't really think so. Dauntless was dog shit. Dauntless was a lot closer to Monhun, but then they decided, oh, we're gonna make everything monetization and also completely ruin the game. I don't think sci-fi Monhun was really a thing, though. It's mostly been, like... Mostly, like, hunting monsters, like, kind of creatures and stuff. Because there's God Eater, which is a lot closer to, like, DMC with Monster Hunter-style, like, gathering mechanics and stuff. Like, rather than just find weapons and stuff, you get the materials, but it's a lot more, like, way, way faster-paced combat. I would not recommend Freedom Unite unless you are, like, an absolute diehard. Like, you absolutely need more Monhun, you just don't have anything else. It's definitely going to take some getting used to with adjusting the control scheme difference from Wilds, because holy shit, you are so much more mobile in Wilds. I'm almost kind of tempted to boot up Wilds really quick and show the difference between, like, Dual Blade there versus this game. Admittedly, my build is a little bit better in Wilds, but still. I actually have, like, you know, evade extender and evade window and all that stuff. But yeah, I think for, like, Monhun likes, it's like... There's Tokiden, which was, like, more Japanese mythology. I don't know if Wild Hearts... Because I think that was also more Japanese mythology as well. Wild Hearts was, I believe, kind of like Monster Hunter. Then God Eater, which was more like body horror, fighting, like, these weird fucked up human-monster amalgamation things. I don't think sci-fi really happened. Like, you could argue that PSO kind of is like Monster Hunter, but not really, because you don't usually craft the stuff. It's more just like you go for drops, and they have like pity drops where like if you get enough of a nugget, then you can just have the weapon. But I also would not recommend playing the newest PSO. I would not recommend New Genesis to people. Gotta clear out all this dialogue. From smoothies to brownies? Herb brownies, huh? I wonder what they could do. Freedom Wars on the Vita. I've never heard of that. I guess actually the PSO game on the Vita, Phantasy Star Nova, is the closest you get, because that game, I don't believe there are like direct weapon drops. It's just like you get nuggets that you then craft. But it's still very like PSO coded, so like you level up, your character inherently gets stronger, so it's not like truly Monhun. So I think God Eater around there was kind of like the biggest. I don't know if I would say the most popular, but I would say one of the most popular, like, not imitators, but Monster Hunter likes that I can think of, and aside from that, it hasn't really been a ton. The only thing Dauntless really had going for it was that it was free-to-play, but it never really took off quite the way. Oh, I never ate a meal. That's probably why that last hunt was more rough, because I never had actually any extra stamina. That would explain a lot. Peace Walker, weirdly enough, actually is a lot closer to Monster Hunter. And not just because it has the Monster Hunter bosses. Was I? Alright, I want to take another quest here. Actually, let me see if I can make anything, because I got a couple materials. I need one more shiny beetle, and I can make the Insecticutters. I might do another gathering run. Or the next level of Petrified Daggers, I should say. Because this needs 12 wings, and 12 Vespoids and 10 Horntar wings, that's not happening anytime soon. I don't have the skill that stops them from exploding, so they'll just constantly be blowing up. I'd have to end up fighting, like, 60 of them, which I don't really want to do. What about this one? Can I do anything with this? No. Bowgun. I was going to say change parts. What does that mean? But that just... Yeah, I think poison bombs don't explode them. Oh, I got new jewels, actually. Heat resistance. Anti-theft, I forgot. Yeah, because this one has the stealing cats. Attack jewel. Botany jewel, blessing jewel. Wait, no, this is... No, Whim, I think, is the one that gives you... What was a Whim again? I have it on my set here. That just... I think that might just be Divine Blessing, actually. Thought it was something else. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to go find another set of, well, one more shiny beetle. Because it just wants 6 pieces of ore, which, whatever, I can find those anywhere. I wouldn't mind some green sharpness, but that would take forever. Yeah, let me switch to Prowler mode. I'm going to do a quick run at the dunes. Although I'm not doing the research quest, I'm just taking the free... the one that just says deliver the thing and you're done, and you start with the thing anyways, so... They didn't have, like, full free explorations there, but that basically is a free exploration. Tropical berries. Actually, 5 of these wouldn't be too bad. Oh wait, was that in the... is that the dunes, or was that the frontier? That is the dunes, okay. I just need the one shiny beetle, but if we can knock out another quest, that'd be good too. Yeah, I'm not touching anything else that is not what I need here. Shiny beetle, I don't remember if it showed up from here, actually. I don't think it was the plant gathering nodes, I think we will need to do these anyways, because we need the tropical berries, which was at 11, I believe, that had all tropical berry pickups. I need to find somebody who's willing to, like, set this up, because apparently you can do, like, not the full Nintendo Switch online play, but apparently you can emulate, like, local wireless, so I wonder how well that works with this emulator. Could be cool to play this multiplayer with, like, 60 FPS, that'd be nice. Just gotta make sure you don't have any other gameplay mods, otherwise you could desync or break things for other people. I know they have, like, the pseudo-online stuff working for the old Nintendo stuff, like the DS. I think they have the Pretendo network stuff now, so you can still do, functionally, like, all the Wi-Fi stuff should still work. You just point it to a different DNS. Alright, man. Do you want to die? Where are the shiny beetles at? No worm? Fish are full of worms and spider webs. That wouldn't be a shiny beetle. Yeah, maybe I'll make some prowler weapons so I can kill these little guys faster. Will not be picking up the egg. I do not wish the egg. Trouble me not with your egg. Apparently you can get into a weird situation in Wilds where once you clear the game, like, it enters high rank, but all, like, the exploration stuff, that's also locked into high rank as well. Like, you can't switch it to low rank and just do a free exploration. So you have to be inside of a quest to do that. But if you're in a situation where, like, you need low rank materials to make stuff, you actually have to specifically create a low rank quest and then ignore it. No berries. I'll take all of your berries, please. Oh, there's honey there too. I never grabbed that. Oh, of course, now I do the run where it's barely any tropical berry. Wow, I guess I just got really lucky that one time. I thought it was like that one node was a lot more likely to get berries, but nope. I was just incredibly lucky. Definitely want to grab some honey, though. Mega potions are always going to be needed. Honey. That is the ammo berries, I believe. Pretty sure this is just for when you, like, get something stolen, it gets brought back here. Or if you drop something during a hunt. Okay, where are all the shiny beetles at? Do we have, like, a notes? No. Oh, there's a pause button? I didn't realize there was actually a pause function. I thought it was just, like, you went to sleep mode. Huh. Today I learned. Alright, there are some... I feel like there aren't a lot of, like, dedicated insect nodes here. Problem is I still need some tropical berries, because right now I only have a few. Yeah, I only have 3. There we go. Very least if I get tired of looking for the rhino beetle or the shiny beetle, I can just leave. I can simply say, no thank, me good. Is this where I got it? Might have been it. Well, rhino. Flash bug. Crab. I like hermitaurs because they don't fly 2,000 feet away when you poke them once. Shiny beetle. There we go. Get the fuck out of here. Brains! Valuable brains! I also like these guys because they have a big hitbox, which means I don't have to whiff with my very specific attack arc. Oh, there's honey here, too. It's really easy to miss the beehives. Snake bee larvae. Well, I'm in the area. Definitely need to find some... If I want to use dual blades, I need to find some, like, constitution skills. Constitution, marathon runner, all that good stuff. Also, you know, eat before a quest so I'm not operating with very little stamina. Alright, let's make my bug blades. Now we don't have enough. Stealth. I kind of wish you could move the camera during this last bit. Like, it locks the camera, you can still move around, but you can't do anything. Feels weird. Ah, glow jewel. Couple ice crystals for good measure. Oh, another shiny beetle, nice. Should also look at the armor options I have, see if I can do anything good for dual blades. Or any weapons, really. Alright, so upgrade. You can have some iron ore, I got plenty. I also like this game because it has, like, all the goofy shit. One of the big complaints about World was that the weapons were a lot less comparatively funny. You would see the same models over and over again, so this one has all the variants. Belite ore and mite seeds. I also just need 5. I like how you just arbitrarily need bugs to upgrade your dual blades. It is simply just part of the tree. Alright, what are my options for helmets? KO. Protection. There we go. Okay, so it's just a free gathering +1. The Jaggy Hat gives me attack and fire attack, -2 defense. The minuses don't matter as long as you don't hit that break point. So, like, you can have -9, and if it's a -10 skill, then you won't actually lose defense. Very important to keep in mind when you're planning this out. What does Vault do? Jumping attacks. Again, praise, paralysis, reduction in poison. What is fate? Oh, but our quest rewards sometimes. Bad luck. Horrible luck. The worst luck. Yeah, you definitely have to do a lot more planning for the skills in these ones, I think, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's a lot more granular about planning your stuff out rather than just like, well, this is the equipment that has the skill at all, so if you don't pick it, then you need to make that up with gems or whatever. Transporter, attack, vault. Damage of jumping attacks. I don't know if vault works. I think in World, at least, the insect glaive jumps don't count as jumping attacks, which kind of sucks. Paralysis, thunder attack. There's fate again. Fire attack, paralysis. There's sharpness. Critical eye. Stamina drain. Why is it not showing me the... Oh, that's the gunner gear. Right, I forgot there's Blade Master and gunner gear. That's why it's not showing up for me. Yeah, stamina drain is exhaustion. That's stamina thief. Maestro, that's for horn. Vault, paralysis, ammo shaver, sharpness. Fate, protection. Eight points of sleep. Oh, that's negate. The resistance. Defense log, I think that's for defense down. Oops. I remember in base Monster Hunter World there was the defense down nullification skill, but I think it was literally just a single small monster that used it in the base game. Yeah, it looks like the jaggy stuff is the one that gives attack up. Which would be good for dual blades, because they have much lower raw attack stat. I might have to hunt some jaggies. And then leg. Protection. One does have health. Yeah, not really a ton of options just yet, but we can think about some paths we want to go down, maybe. Petrified daggers will help a lot. Do I have any slots yet? I don't think this game used... I don't remember if this one did do that or not. What level of botany does this give me? Oh no, there it is. It's on... It's a little confusing. There's a lot of menuing here. It's only 2 points in the skill, so not incredible. God, it's only a single point in the stun resist too. I know it's a lot more like granular. It's meant to be like you don't fill out the entire skill with just a single piece of armor like you can in World, but still, it'd be nice. I think what I might actually do is I'm gonna make some more Machilite ore because I want to make some armor spheres. Where is it? It's like the slick axe. Yeah, I only have the one ore, so I'm gonna multiply those a little bit. Could you imagine it just fails? And that's just for more iron, which I don't really care for. I could have multiplied my beetles as well, I forgot about that. Oh, is that how I make the better one? Maybe I will multiply some beetles then. Sentences people have said in real life. I guess I will multiply my beetles, actually. Oh no, that's just a different recipe for armor spheres, I guess. I'll just make a bunch. I'll need more, I'm sure. Actually, can I hunt a Great Jaggy? Is that allowed? Make sure I have... Oh yeah, I wanted to make some more Palico gear too. Oh right, I'm at the Palico board, that's why. Okay, we got the good daggers. I want to check and see. I believe it shows you... Yeah, depth style. Oh, that's why I wasn't getting Demon Rush, because I forgot there's the Arc Demon mode. You have to fill up the bar fully first. Yeah, so some of them don't necessarily have Blade Dance, the one that does the dash. Oh, interesting. Valor Style has, like, Demon Dash rather than Demon Mode. Neat. Alright, let's see if we can hunt a Great Jaggy. If I'm allowed to do that. I think it's a level 2. I think all the ones are just like the basic gather things. Great Macau. Gendrome. Velosprey. Make Jagia. That's not a great Jaggy. Maybe I just hunt the Jagia then. And I'll remember to eat this time. Yeah, I'll take the 50 stamina, please. Get that dodge stamina reduction. Actually, I don't know if the Jagia give me the same resources. It might be different. I don't know how similar they are. I don't think I need paintballs because I don't think marking small monsters really works. Now it's just let's focus on the actual monster, because otherwise I'm going to spend forever just gathering and picking shit up. If I see an ore vein, I'll probably go for it. Alright, so I gotta remember, before I can actually start doing like the demon dance and all that, I need to like fully fill the bar first. Then I get to do this. Then I get to go. Damage upgrade is definitely feeling good though. Guys are going down a lot faster. Okay, these guys do also give you jaggy scales. Did I get jaggy? This area, I believe, is from Portable Third. Balmstone. It broke. It broke. I'm so glad they got rid of consumable tools. Bullfango, that's not my target. Old Monster Hunter players love them. I know I said I'm going to focus on the target, then immediately started gathering stuff again. Look, it's a new area. I want to get new resources. I'm a simple creature. Ah. I don't think they do it anymore, but I remember the older Monster games also had, like, length stats for weapons. I don't know if that was just Frontier, actually, but I remember I got a very long lance, and it was hilarious. Because it would clip through all the buildings in the town area. Like, it was just way too fucking big. I can carve a second time? Oh, I guess I have a food skill, maybe. Don't you dare despawn. Sucks that last quest, like, every single room was completely full of dudes, and this one was like, here's two Jagia, one more will come later, I guess. Oh no, there's actually a few more coming in. Want to see how many monsters are on a stage? Go to try to harvest anything. Mirror your scales. Want to make that jaggy gear. I want to make that attack up stuff. Until I can maybe find an evade extender or something. Did I not carve a second time? No, that one only had one, so maybe it is just I have a food skill that's giving a second carve. I like prioritizing, like, ore and gatherables, just because those are, like, infinitely repeatable, whereas monsters, like, you won't necessarily get everything you want on a hunt. So it helps alleviate the problem of you really want to make this specific piece of gear, but it's not dropping the thing that you want. The desire sensor does not like you that day. Feels weird having to walk up in demon mode, though. I don't like it. I'm definitely enjoying this more, though, now that I kind of know how to drive it, so to speak. Like, there's still a bunch of complaints I have, like, you know, sharpness, everything bouncing off, small monsters being a huge pain in the ass, having to go on a ton of gathering runs before you actually get to go to the good stuff. But I actually see myself, you know, playing this in the future. Definitely would be a lot easier with a squad, though, because then, like, everybody kind of helps each other out a little more. It's not quite as soloable as the later games, I think. And apparently, like, I haven't even touched the multiplayer stuff, but apparently, like, the G rank, once you get up there, that's where things get really, really tough. Like, it's possible to solo everything in the game, it just becomes very, very difficult. A lot of them were designed around having multiple players. Let's see how much stuff we got, see if I can do a little cheeky jaggy set and get attack up at least, or no. That one wants shiny beetles. Just hides and scales. I feel like I keep getting stonewalled by disc stones, no pun intended. Everything wants discs. Oh, that's Macau, not Jaggy. Oh no, this one gives expert, not attack. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to make the full attack up skill with the Jaggy set, but at least I could get started on some of the stuff. I still need to figure out how to get the other stuff going. I'm not gonna stop streaming, but I wanna hop into Wilds real quick and show the difference between this version's dual blades versus the Wilds dual blades. So let me get that going real quick. And show how much faster quests go in general, which, again, it's not necessarily better or worse, it just depends what you prefer. Also might have to tweak the volume, hopefully it's not going to be too loud. Probably should set the game to capture wilds as well, that would be a good idea. Be very loud. Okay, let's see if that's good. You get to hang out with Big Buck for a moment. This Buck is canon. I also need to change the resolution because it is 16 by 10 and Twitch does not like 16 by 10. I kind of regret getting a 16 by 10 monitor. Feels like it's just been a huge pain in the ass if you ever want to like stream stuff. Yeah, I think I have to do windowed mode, otherwise it won't let me do 16. Actually, can I do borderless window? No, if I do 16 by 9, it still only locks me to these, so I have to do windowed mode. There we go, that shouldn't be getting cut off. Big buck.
Some kind of event in the Grand Hub. Let's go check it out.
My cat talks now. Let's get a tempered Lullabarina real quick. Actually, I think I need Otogaran materials. Let me see. Are there any Otogarans rolling around? Actually, I think I also need Fulgur Anjanath stuff, but I don't want to fight it again because I just fought one the other day. Just last night. Alright, let's see what's on the map here, if I can just roll up on one. There we go. So yeah, in Wilds you have the entire map and you can look at every single node and set a GPS point for it, whereas here you have to, in the old games, like, you kind of just have to figure out where it is. Actually, I gotta eat. I'm down to 3 minutes on my buff.
Ugh, I hate getting wet.
I just want to grill, for Christ's sake. It starts raining as soon as I do that. Yeah, sure. I need to make more layered armor so I don't have the clown suit. Because, like, I genuinely love how Wilds is like, everything is kind of... You don't necessarily have to go back to base to do a lot of stuff. Like, you can do a lot of the important stuff just out on the field. It's just that during the storyline, they're like, nope, we're going back to base now, we're going to do this. I'll take your horn. I'll take a bleeding pod. Alright, so I'm going to show you the difference now between movement abilities for dual blades and Wilds versus Generation Ultimate. You're not attacking. There you go. Attack me, I need to dodge. Thank you. Alright, so now that I dodged one attack perfectly, I now just have, like, cool guy dodge mode. I get to be Seth Undernight for a bit. Oh, I didn't dodge. I should probably dodge. Brr. I still have all the tutorial prompts and stuff, like, for the movesets set up, because I'm not good at the game yet. So, like, I have not moved my position, I'm just kind of angling the stick based on where I want to attack. I should probably heal. Ow. I'll also not get paralyzed. Actually, that's what Mending Mantle is for. Yeah, I get like 18 seconds of buff time just for dodging once. For like dodging into an attack, so dual blades are a lot nicer, because that's just baked into the weapon now. You don't need an armor skill for that. Oh hey, Congalala. This is actually a tempered hunt, so it'll take a little bit longer than the regular version, but it'll still go decently quick. Oh, I forgot. I was doing the butt stab. I'm waiting for somebody to come in and be like, this isn't Generations Ultimate, streamer. Streamer, do you know you are playing the wrong game? Yes, I do. No, that's just the spreading spores. God, I'm so bad at keeping up with the camera, though. When it jumps around. It's way, way easier to get in a position in this game, I think. Honey on the go. It's also great for people like me who just have the need to pick up a thing because it is there. Like, oh, I'll need that in the future. Get him out. It's a little different in this one because you spend your gauge on the demon dance rather than having to just be in archdemon mode. Don't get dodged, dummy. Get dodged, fool. But yeah, like, that's a really cool thing. Like, as you do your dodge, you are also getting additional damage for dodging. I also really like that you can now switch between demon mode and regular mode mid-combo. Oh, right, that was the charge. Makes it a lot more elegant to kind of recover stamina mid-combo rather than having to just turn off demon mode and awkwardly do the animation and sit in place. There's also a lot more repositioning options. You can generally do your little spin to win anywhere, like in any direction. So yeah, that was a tempered Lullabrina. That wasn't even just the regular one. And that was, what, like 5 minutes? I know you can get really fast hunts in Generations Ultimate eventually, but like, even early on in the game, it feels like sometimes you're just stun-locking monsters constantly with your, like the wound system. You can just keep them locked down. Like, one time I got to just sit there and do demon dances for a full 20 seconds. With all the knockdowns. It felt good. A little on the easy side, and the low rank I think is definitely a lot easier in this one, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Always time for more flash bugs. Also stuff like this, where it's just like, you don't have to sit and wait to go back to the menu if you want to. If you don't want to, I can say, you could just, you do it in the field, you get to keep staying in the field. It's really nice. It's really cool. I think at this point I'm kind of like locked to rarity 6. I think there are higher tier ones, but haven't really needed them. It's a lot more seamless, it feels, which is really nice. Because then I could look over here and be like, oh, there's a Mizutsune roaming around. I could go take that on and maybe get some Mizutsune materials. And if not, there's always the standby of you can just, talk to Alma or go back to the quest counter. Because she follows you around, so you just always have access to... If you want to specifically do, like, an event quest or whatever, you can do those. But you can also just do it from the field if you want, which is really nice. I don't know, I like it. It's a shame about the technical performance of the game, because everything else is really cool. I'm hoping the expansion adds a lot more stuff. But yeah, that'll do it for me. I think I just wanted to check out a little bit of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, now that I have a little bit more knowledge and test it out on the emulator, and it seems to work really well. No crashes. No crashes, no weird graphical issues. 60 FPS feels really nice. That'll do it for me, though. I'll be back on Thursday. Hope you all have a good day and enjoy the rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. Take it easy.